Back at Darlington Raceway in the 53rd Mountain Dew Southern 500. Getting ready to go racing once again with Sterling Marlin as your race leader.
And Kenny Schrader, that M&M's car, he's still there, one lap down, trying to get it back. Kenny Wallace, the 23 car, behind him.
Jeff Burton going to restart in 22nd spot. Kurt Busch also with an extended visit to the pit lane, working on that front air dam and the right side damage from when he bounced off the wall a little while ago. He's going to restart last on the lead lap in 23rd. 157 laps to go here. Weather does not appear to be threatening. Looks like we'll get the Southern 500 completed to its full distance tonight.
Poor old Jimmy Johnson, those first two cars able to get by Schrader. Johnson, the 48 car, was not.
Squeeze in traffic there on the 2.
Hey, this is Darlington. It's never, ever easy here. All right, Jimmy Johnson gets by. I'm sorry, that was Jimmy Johnson had already got by. That was Rusty Wallace.
Yep. Rusty, remember, had fallen back if you were with us in the opening laps. Now chipping his way back toward the front in that 2 car. Started 6th. He's running 4th. Never won here at Darlington. Rusty Wallace has. Sound like Yoda there.
And here comes Jimmy Johnson. Looks like they've made some adjustments to that 48 car, and it's working. Yeah, almost got the spot away. Not quite.
Well, other thing is cloud covers come back over, BP.
That's the big adjustment they made, Alan. You hit it right, the nail right on the head. I said it, Chad Knaus. What'd you do to that car? You just pointed at the clouds.
Again, Chad telling me this morning that if the sun came out, they were in trouble as long as it stayed overcast. He thought they'd have a great car. The sun came out for a little while, and they were sliding back. Howdy again. Here they come.
And Rusty Wallace, we know now that Billy Wilburn and that crew, Jeff Thousand, they've made some terrific changes to this 2 car. Because he really struggled that first 50 laps or so.
And Benny, they've been doing it really in bits and pieces because Rusty's been tight in the center, loose in and loose off. So they've been trying to fix 2 conditions. And as you know, that's very hard to do in a race car. So they've done it really in just little baby steps, trying to dial that car in, make it better and better for Rusty. The key now is it's definitely better the longer they go. And that's when some of the field starts coming back to them.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th running pretty close together there. 5th place on back, still bottled up in the lap traffic behind him.
On board with Jimmy Johnson. 2nd spot, looking back at 3rd. And let's see, that's a battle back for about the 9th spot. Oh. Mark Martin, the 6th car, trying to get by Craven.
Haven't talked much about Mark for a little while, Benny.
He's another one that ran so well early on, led the race, and then has been struggling since. And we see Jeff Green.
And he got into the wall up there in 1 and 2 as well.
He was in 12th place at the start-finish line last lap.
Not this time. Looks like he's coming to the pits.
Yeah, he hit that right front pretty good, it looked like. Yeah, that might not be facing the right way that tire. Look at the concrete dust.
He may have a toe-out problem there.
Two tires and go. That's different at Darlington.
I guess it felt like they'd given up all the time they could afford, so after a 2-tire stop, back down pit road goes Jeff Green. But he loses at least a couple of laps.
Championship standings with Sterling Marlin leading. Mark Martin running back in 11th place. Jeff Gordon running 6th. Sterling's lead coming in was 95. And he has led the most laps today, too.
He's getting that stamp ready, like you said.
Yes,
VP.
he's getting that stamp ready, saying Sterling Marlin, champ, 2002.
About to complete 300 miles of the Mountain Dew Southern 500 at Darlington. You're watching NASCAR on TNT. Live on TNT from Darlington Raceway in South Carolina, the 53rd running of the Mountain Dew Southern 500. Live coverage because we started about 2 hours late due to rain. Here's our Napa field summary. 7 different drivers have led today. Sterling Marlin, Bill Elliott, Mark Martin, Ricky Craven, Jeff Burton, Jimmy Johnson, and Dale Jarrett. Marlin has led the most laps so far. And the only 2 cars out of the race, Morgan Shepherd, who went out with an engine failure at lap 43, and John Andretti also suffering engine failure at lap 190. 10th place here.
Yeah, Mark's been trying for the last few laps. Looks like he's got it done this time. Got the preferred line going into turn 1.
So Mark Martin, who started on the front row, fell back as far as 17th, 18th place.
Junior got a good run through there.
Wow, that was a terrific run through there.
Where's he at with the leader?
12.3 back.
Not a straightaway.
Not a straightaway.
And it looks like Junior's staying about even. Run about the same speed as Sterling Marlin. Marty, what those guys saying down in the Earnhardt pits?
Well, it's been pretty much of a struggle for these guys today. They bounce back and forth between loose and tight, Benny. Junior said, I just can't be as aggressive as I need to be at the beginning part of a run. So what they've done, they've kind of gone back to the setup they had on that first run. Remember, he started back in the field, made his way up to the front very quickly, and that's what they're on right now, and it seems to be responding, especially now that the clouds are out. That's really helping these guys.
And you wonder, I mean, how can it make that much difference? Clouds being over the sun, can it make that much difference? Yes, it can.
Here Tony Raines just put a Darlington stripe on his car, and he is off the pace around the inside of 1 and 2. Saw Jeff Burton get in trouble a little while ago when he hit some of that oil in 1 and 2. Bill, he's back on the track, but he's the last one on the lead lap.
Yeah, it's a really touchy situation, too. They had a bunch of concrete inside their wheels, and normally you're concerned of what that's done to, you know, how the tires are aligned. So Jeff's really just taking it easy out there. That's what Frank Stoddard said, do the best you can do, and if we get a chance, we'll work on it. But it's not going to end up like they were hoping.
Yeah, it's a shame.
You can see he's 1 mile per hour slower than the leader.
Normally when you hit and when you take the wheels off and concrete comes out of them, there's probably a good chance something's bent under there.
Sterling Marlin continues to lead the Mountain Dew Southern 500. Past the 300-mile mark today. Can this be his day? As we come back to Darlington, there's trouble in turn 4. It's Matt Kenseth, and the caution flag is out.
Well, I don't think... he is going to get lapped. Sterling Marlin, leader, comes by before Kenseth can get his car going, but that's the least of his problems, getting lapped. Pretty heavy damage to the DeWalt Ford.
So take another one off the lead lap.
Left front's flat. I don't know if that happened before or after the crash.
Left rear's flat.
Right rear corner's all caved in there. The right front don't look bad at all.
6th caution flag of the race today. It's going to bring everybody to pit road with 1:32 to go.
Oh, the right front looks bad to me.
Right front tire's flat. I guess all 4 tires are flat.
Yeah, looks like all of them are flat.
Now let's see if we can see what might have happened to Matt Kenseth, young man from Wisconsin.
It looks like he just got up in that loose stuff, which is really close to the wall.
Todd needs to clean his windshield, doesn't he? We could see better if his windshield was clean.
Here they come. 1:32 to go. Might these be the next to last stops of this race?
Could very well be, Marty.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. running 10th. Benny has not been happy with his stops today, with his teammate Steve Park out of the race pretty much for the win. He borrowed his rear tire changer and his rear tire carrier. A little bit tight for Dale Jr. They make an air pressure adjustment and 4 tires, Matt.
Marty, on the last stop, Dale Jarrett's crew gained him 2 spots on pit road. He is still loose, especially in the center of the corner. They make a chassis adjustment, 4 tire change, Bill.
Jimmy Johnson, 4 tires, 1 round in the right rear because he's a little loose. That's the 48 car. For the 40 of Sterling Marlin, this should be their 3rd in a row. Outstanding pit stop. Matt.
Bill, trouble on the 88 right rear. They had to borrow Mike Trower's air gun. Trouble with the air gun. This is going to cost them dearly for Dale Jarrett. Now 26, 27, 28 seconds. Losing a lot of spots as they're trying to get that left rear tire off. Now they've got it off. Now Jason Sheets has it on.
Man, how frustrating can that be?
He drives down pit road and there's not another car on pit road. Up there, sorry, there is another car.
It's going to put him back about 20th in line. Came down pit road 3rd.
Yeah, came down 3rd.
And he's going to go out 20th. All right, let's check how they came off pit road. Dale Jarrett will not be in this shot. Not unless we wait for a little while.
Sterling once again comes off first. He went in first, comes off first. Ryan Newman, look you there.
Was that Gordon?
Looks like
Gordon?
Jeff
Jimmy
Gordon.
Johnson?
Yeah.
Rusty? Bobby Labonte?
And Bill Elliott. So Sterling Marlin holds serve. He maintains the lead. Troubles for Dale Jarrett, though, on this visit to pit road.